Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, the 16th of February. It is the day before the beginning of Lent. Tomorrow, the 17th, is, of course, Ash Wednesday. Today, often referred to as Shrove Tuesday, and we would normally celebrate in the evening pancakes, eat more pancakes, and are probably good for you, but not tonight, not happening today because of the lockdown and the prohibition on people gathering in close proximity. But nevertheless, there is a powerful message for me coming through in the readings this morning. And this is what I glean, that the reading from Deuteronomy speaks very powerfully about the necessity to follow the law. In fact, the reading concludes and says that we gain our righteousness by the following of the law. It's Deuteronomy chapter 6, so read that chapter. We gain our righteousness by following the law. And the folk in the Old Testament, were so encumbered with these laws. For example, you can't eat certain foods and at the same time. It's a certain food at a certain occasion, and you had to use certain implements with which to eat that food, and ne'er the twain shall meet. And if you break that law, it's a terrible crime. And God forbid that you get sick or injured on the Sabbath, because people aren't allowed to work. It's one of the reasons why Jesus and his disciples were so strongly picked upon, because Jesus would heal on the Sabbath. He would raise people from the dead on the Sabbath. And the poor religious leaders of the time were so encumbered with the law that they failed to see literally the wood for the trees. And so Jesus did not mock them so much as he just simply showed them up for the foolishness and the falseness of their thinking. And that brings us to the New Testament lesson in Hebrews, where it is so clearly indicated that it is not the following of the law by which we gain our righteousness, but it's our faith in Jesus, God, the very radiance of the presence of God in human form. And Jesus comes to bring relationship, to restore this relationship with the Father. Jesus comes not just to be a rabbi who's something of an enigma and breaks all the rules, but to be a rabbi who will be, as God incarnate, the perfect sacrifice. Because in the Old Testament, the people realized they couldn't follow the law so perfectly as to never break the law. And so they would have to offer the sacrifice. It was a significant and integral part of their worship. And for us, Jesus is our sacrifice. No more poor animals being sacrificed. Jesus has done it once and for all. And we remember that sacrifice as frequently as we want. In the Anglican Church, we have this wonderful situation and worship where we'll do it on a regular basis, at least once a week. An incredible indication of what Jesus did for us. And so, of course, we don't break the law now. The law is as important, but we're not encumbered by the law. And a whole lot of those silly laws of don't eat certain foods at the wrong time, certain foods at the certain time, and with certain implements, and ne'er the twain shall meet. And God forbid if someone gets sick on a Sunday, here we can stop what we're doing to help the person, because it's love, it's relationship. So, folk, what is your relationship with God the Father like? What is your relationship with God incarnate, Jesus Christ, who came and died for us, who rose from the dead, ascended back into heaven, with whom we have a personal relationship? We call upon him by name. We treat him like a brother, but he's our God. What relationship do you have with him? Or do you follow some kind of law? Or do you run away from the law and do whatever you like because you want to show somehow that you're independent? What is your relationship with the Lord like? Think carefully about that and spend Lent growing your relationship and furthering this relationship with the Lord and seeking repentance for those areas of our lives where we have fallen short and broken the laws of God and the relationship that we have with God. Folks, have a wonderful day, and we'll chat again tomorrow. God bless.